Well, welcome to our second Positively JAX Spotlight. This is an opportunity for you to see some of the great work that is happening in our community and for our community, digging a little deeper and also finding ways that the community can get involved as well. So I want to bring in Patrick Moran, the Vice President of Philanthropy for the United Way. Welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
You know, I have to say, I've been seeing all the signs, 100 years of service here in Northeast Florida. How does that feel to be able to sustain that for so long?
Well, we look pretty good for 100.
Yeah, I would say that.
We've been doing pretty well. So, you know, 100 years of impact is really about the community connecting. So we can set up offices, we can set up programs, but until the community connects, nothing really happens.
Yeah.
So really, it's 100 years of the community connecting with people that need help and people that want to be a part of the help.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to nonprofits, it's hard, you know, especially in times when the economy isn't doing what it's supposed to do. And to be able to say 100 years we've been doing this and sustaining this effort, what do you think is the secret sauce with the United Way that makes it so effective?
I think the secret sauce is always knowing what the community needs right now. So the things we were doing 50 years ago, the things we celebrated in our 100th anniversary, are not all the same things we're doing now. So sometimes we just have to kind of keep a finger on the pulse of what's really needed in Northeast Florida or what's needed in a certain community, and then provide an answer for that.
I love that, to be able to pivot, you know, because we certainly have seen our needs change and grow over periods of time, always addressing those. I want to mention, you know, you've only been in JAX for 6 months. What do you think about our little town?
You know, it's sunny, it's blue sky, it's wonderful people. This is a pretty good place to be.
Yeah, and came from Michigan.
Came all the way down from the snowy north.
Right, and always with the United Way for about 17 years of your career. So you've decided that this truly is going to be your life's work almost.
I would say definitely. I spent 11 years with the YMCA. I thought I was a lifer in the Y.
Yeah, I could see that. A great organization too.
Wonderful. I was into youth sports and I was into youth development. But what I realized is my kids, my families, they left the building every day. And all of the things that they faced when they came out of the building, I couldn't help with. And I started volunteering with United Way because of that. And then one good thing leads to another, and that was a long time ago.
That's helpful when you find your passion and you connect to that. That makes work easy, doesn't it?
What they always say, if you're doing what you love, you're not really working that hard.
I know,
so,
gosh, that's a good thing. All right, so for folks who aren't as familiar with what the United Way does, give us kind of that high level of what you all do.
Yeah, I think because we've been around for 100 years, there's a lot of different ideas. If you went out and asked people, what does United Way do? I think the main answer would be, well, you know, they're United Way.
Right.
That's not really an answer. So
such a good point.
What we have done historically, we raised money to give out to people doing wonderful work in the community, because the people doing the work sometimes don't have the time to raise the money.
Right.
And we did that for a long time, and we still do that every day. But what we've really done is we've realized that it takes more coordination than just sending money out. So we have internal programs that we run, as well as running fundraising for other programs. So most of the work right now is around basic needs and economic mobility. So we really want families to reach their full potential. And some people need a little help with that, and some people need a lot.
That's hard right now, you know, with the economy doing what it's doing, and we talk a lot about affordable housing. And, you know, I did a story just recently, 60 to 100 evictions every single day here in Jacksonville. So you all are kind of tapped into those different areas. What are some of the direct services that you offer? Yeah,
the direct services for us are, we have probably our biggest piece of the puzzle for connecting people to get help is 211. So people used to ask me, what's the phone number for 211? It is
it's literally
211.
Right,
so please pick up your phone, dial 211. If you need help with if you're getting evicted, or if your water heater is blown and you haven't had hot water for a month, or you don't know where your next meal is coming from, or you're just feeling like you're overwhelmed, you need help. We have people right inside the United Way building, certified call specialists, 24/7, that will answer the phone and work with you through your problem. They have a wonderful, great big database. It looks like NASA in there sometimes.
I bet. I mean, what you just mentioned, a lot of topics.
Yeah, a lot of different things. And normally what someone's calling in for, that's one of the things they need. So they might be calling in for food, but we know they need a lot of services around that. So 211 is one of our direct services. We answer over 80,000 calls a year.
Wow.
Some months, our busy months, are 10,000 calls a month. So there's people that need help in Jacksonville. The cool thing is that we provide some of that help as well. So we have full service schools where we help in partnership with other people. We have social workers and case managers inside of schools, helping kids with their mental health and with their physical needs every day.
Also Real Sense, right? Did I get that right?
Yes, I love Real Sense.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I get past tax day and I forget about the whole economic empowerment piece. So we just did. We do tax returns for low-income families that might need help getting all of the credits. We just did over 9,000 tax returns.
Wow, for free?
For free,
yeah.
Yep, for free. And not only that, we provide that economic education as well to try and help people make ends meet.
Yeah, so who should call 211? I guess as I'm listening, I can see a number of people, but you know, it's nice because not only are you helping with the problem, but you're also offering the resource for the long-term solution.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you can't figure out how to get something solved in your life, whether it be personal or professional or economic, as long as it's not medical, that's 911.
Right.
If you have that kind of need, pick up 211 and see if there's help for you in the community.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, on the other side of that is our 988 hotline. So just a couple of years ago, we formalized the suicide hotline into United Way's work. It's called 988.
Yeah.
And that is for people who need some immediate intervention into their mental health.
Which really has kind of exploded, you know, over the years. People are talking about it more in tune to what's happening with them. And so we do, a lot of times we encourage people to call that number, and it may be that what you need right in that moment to live through another day.
Yeah. What I love about 211 and 988 is even if you don't need help, if you know about it and you bump into somebody or you work with somebody or you have another family member that might need help, you can actually call it for them or maybe jump on the call with them.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for Patrick Moran, with us with United Way of Northeast Florida. And we'll be right back after the break because I want to talk a little more about how people can get involved and support this great mission if they want to.
Wonderful.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are with Patrick Moran with United Way of Northeast Florida, and we've been talking about the great work that you all have done and are doing in our community for 100 years, which is very impressive, touching many different pockets in our community. So we told people what you do. I think people probably want to know how they can get involved.
It really does come down to we can only do stuff when people engage with us. Otherwise, it's a really good idea, but no actual action. So there are three big ways you can get involved. You can give, you can volunteer in a lot of different ways, and you can be an advocate for United Way out in the community. And there's a lot of different things inside of those. So that kind of makes it sound easy, but really we have something for everybody to get involved on the help side.
Yeah, which is really important because not everybody has cash, but they do have time.
Right.
Most of us do have time. And there's an opportunity in June coming up where a lot of people are going to come together on one accord in different ways for our community.
Absolutely. Our day of action is June 21st. It's actually done all the way across the nation in United Ways around the country. And we work with mostly corporate teams, so corporate teams come together and they say this is the kind of thing we're interested in. We've got half a day or a full day, and we recruit opportunities all the way around the community. Lots of different things. You can put kit packs together for children in need, or you can paint a house or help a disabled veteran clean up their yard. Lots and lots of different things you can do. And you can sign up for that right on United Way's website. Okay,
I remember at Channel 4 we actually went in one of the schools and we worked with the lockers, and it was really satisfying because we actually worked. I don't know that we were expecting to, but we did, which was really fun.
You know, we love fundraising because we can't do a lot of the work that we do without fundraising. But to get people actually involved, to get them out and to see the value of their gift and what it does for the community, that's what it's really all about.
And that's when they make that long-term investment too, when they see it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So let me ask you, I mean, all these years you've been working, what's your favorite part about being with United Way?
Oh, I would have to say that whether you need help or whether you want to give help, the United Way is the hub for that. The United Way is the community hub, and I will say that we're not alone. We have a lot of wonderful partners around the community. I know you chatted with our community foundation.
Yeah, that was our first interview.
Yep, that's another wonderful organization, and we do all work together. So to me, that's kind of that's the thing. It's called the United Way.
Yeah.
So the way we're able to come together and really bring all of the pieces of the puzzle to be able to serve you, whether you want to help or whether you need help.
All right, Patrick, thank you so much. What a great look at this organization. Congratulations on 100 years. And anything else you want to share about events coming up or anything you can think of?
Yes, so if you're a part of United Way already, we offer events and opportunities and experiences all year round. Just jump onto UnitedWayNEFL.com florida.org.
Okay.
That took me 6 months to learn.
To learn Northeast Florida.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah. And just click any of the buttons there to get engaged.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on our
you.
Positively JAX Spotlight.